Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know, guys. Hello, everybody. I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know. Is there any backend boot camp? Yes, Adarsh, we are going to have a backend boot camp starting from the 1st of September. You guys can go to our website devtown.in. Okay, if you are going to devtown.in, then go to events section. You will be able to see all the upcoming boot camps that we have scheduled. For example, we are having the backend web development boot camp that is in association with Postman, that is going to start off from the 1st of September. Then we are having the A to Z series that we are starting on artificial intelligence, then the Instagram clone using HTML and CSS, and then we are having one more on machine learning. Similar to that, we are currently scheduling one more bootcamp after this on data structures and algorithms as well. So yeah, that is also something that we are currently planning right now. Okay, so Suresh Kumar, guys, this is full of fake. They are not teaching well. So yes, we are fake just like his English. So at least learn a bit. No issues in that. Those who are here to study, they will study. Those who are here to do masti, let's enjoy the same. Like, let's share the jokes amongst us. Let's enjoy. There's no issues in that as well. Okay. Okay. Can the project be completed without laptop? Yes, Durgesh, you don't have to worry about it. Like I said, the project will be made in such a way that you guys are able to do it from your mobile phones as well. That is the reason why we'll be using code Sandbox. Okay. So how is your health? So actually, like due to all the cough and everything, I'm not able to speak very clearly. But I hope that you guys are able to like listen to me properly itself. Okay. I'm so sorry. I think so. That should be a diploma. I think so, Abhay. So I am a diploma holder. Should I go for a degree or should I go for a job? Abhay, that totally depends on what kind of job you are able to get. If you are able to get a good job, then of course, uh, you should go further with it. But my suggestion would be get a degree from a good, prestigious university first of all. Okay, and I'm talking about a good, prestigious university, not some like normal university. Try to make sure that you are able to get it a good university itself. Okay. uh Today a lot less number of students have come up to the class itself. Can you guys let me know what has happened, because I want to make sure that everybody is able to learn in the classes, like nobody is missing out on classes itself. uh, Sorry, sir. I not mean it, but again, Suresh, you need to work on your English, but no issues in that. I not mean it, but as my point, you can give more practical concepts in the class so that everyone will be benefited. Suresh, I will definitely like to know that some examples of what you want me to teach, because see, it's fine. Like I always appreciate feedback, even if it's negative, because when you give negative feedback only, then I will be able to improve myself in the classes. But I would like to know like some examples of any kind of practical like concepts that I'm not able to teach you guys, because like I said, I want to make sure that I'm able to start from the basics. When you're starting from the basics, there's not a lot of projects involved. Yes, at the end of the bootcamp we are going to work on a project, but still, like if you have some ideas, please do let me know. Please arrange a boot camp on cybersecurity next. So, Puneet, we have already scheduled boot camps for the entire month of September and the first half of October as well. I will definitely take this as a point. If you guys want a boot camp on cybersecurity in the second half of October, I will definitely try to arrange a boot camp on cybersecurity as well. Okay. So guys, I wanted to make sure that you guys see. I will never force you guys to study or anything like that. I want to make sure that we are able to develop a relationship in such a case that you are able to trust me at the end of the day, and you have full confidence that if we are here to study, we are here to study only. I want to like get from you guys, do you want to study today or do you want to leave? Like, well, I'm able to see a less number of people have turned up to the boot camp compared to usual people. So do you guys want to continue today or do you guys want to go further with the match itself? Because my suggestion is that we should be studying, like that is what I want at the end of the day. Okay, so let's. Okay, almost everybody is writing with let's start. Okay, so let's get started, guys. Today we are going to start off with learning about HTML. We have got a basic understanding in the previous classes. Could you guys let me know what was the example that I used to let you guys know, like, what is HTML? Do you guys remember that? Like I told you guys, the structure for the entire website, just like your skeleton system is. So just like your skeleton system is, your HTML provides a structure to your website itself. The full form of HTML is Hypertext Markup Language. Now, these markup languages are something that maybe some of you might be familiar with. Don't worry about it, guys. I will try to make sure that today's class is a bit short, okay? As I'm able to hear that just the toss has been done. So, I'll try to make sure that today's class we are able to get it over in like 45 minutes. So you guys can also enjoy the match. But let's study as well. Every day a little bit pieces of studying is extremely important. Okay, it builds up your habit of studying at a longer term itself. Okay, so hypertext markup language. Now these markup languages, maybe some of you might be familiar with it. Do you guys know the hieroglyphs that the Egyptians used at the end of the day? Are you guys familiar with that? Okay, let me just search for it. EGYPTIAN hieroglyphs. Have you guys seen these kind of stuff? Let me get my phone so that I'm able to see your live chat as well. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Yeah. So I've brought in my phone as well. Let me just open up the live chat. Um. Okay. React. Yeah, so many of you might be familiar with the Egyptian hieroglyphs. You must have seen in maybe Moon Knight, one of the Marvel series, or maybe some ancient like History TV 18 or Discovery Channel. You must have seen this. So as you're able to see, these hieroglyphs that were made by Egyptians use certain like characters or certain like figures itself to add a bit more meaning to their text. So normal alphabets and everything, they were using it, but along with that they used to use some images as well that they used to add into their text to add some more subtle meaning to it at the end of the day. Okay, and that is basically what a markup language is. That is something that is a markup language. That is, you are using some particular, maybe some images, maybe some tags, maybe something else to add more meaning to the content that you are writing. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Great. So the same thing is with HTML as well. HTML, so here the Egyptians use these images. In HTML, you use something called as tags. Okay. So in HTML, you write your normal whatever you want to showcase on your website, and you use these tags to add some more meaning to these texts. Let us open up Code Sandbox and immediately start working on it. So let me just open up Code Sandbox. Like I said, you guys will also be using Code Sandbox from now on. up till the end of the bootcamp itself. So HTML, CSS, React, and the project will be doing it inside of Code Sandbox. So from today, whatever we are doing, anybody, whoever has a smartphone will be able to practice. Okay, so please make sure that if you are getting some time after the match has ended, or if you are not interested in the match as well, try to make sure that you are able to write, like practice some of the things that we have done. There's not a lot that we are going to do today, but still. Okay, so right over here, I've opened up Code Sandbox. You can log into the platform using Google or GitHub. Once you have done that, I want you guys to click on this particular Create Sandbox button. Once you have clicked on the Create Sandbox button, you want to click on this particular static template. Okay, recently used templates or official templates. You want to find this static template right over here. Once you have clicked on this particular static template, it will open up the online IDE for you guys. Okay, on the left hand side, you are having your files. We are concerned with only the index.html file, and in the middle you are having your code. Okay, so the CEO of our company has finally joined us as well. uh okay, so we don't want to have anything inside of our index.html. So this is index.html. The name of the file is index, and it's an HTML file, just like .pdf, .ppt exists. Similarly, this is .html. Okay, and on the right hand side, as you're able to see, that is your website. Okay, on the right hand side, you are having your website right over here. Now this website, I don't want it. I only want my code to be there on this particular page. Okay, I want this website to open up on a new page. For that, there is a button right over here on the top right corner. Okay, on the top right corner, you will be able to see a button called as open in new window. Okay, if you are hovering over that button, it will show you open in new window. I want you guys to click on it. Okay, it will open it up in a new page, and then you can just like collapse it down. You don't require it. Increase the size. You can do this. Let me just collapse it away, and then you are having your index.html file where we'll be writing all our code. Okay, now starting off with writing a basic format of HTML code, you have something that, so like I said, you use tags in HTML. Let me just open up a PPT so that it's much more easier for you guys to understand. Give me a second, guys. Okay, let me check. I think so this one should work. I'm so sorry. So like I said, HTML is based off on tags. Okay, you are having your opening tags and your closing tags right over here. Okay, the opening tag and the closing tag, this is one of the, so for example, you want to write a paragraph on your website. Okay, you want to write a paragraph on your website. In that particular case, what you have to do is, usually you will be writing a paragraph, you will be having a header, a footer, and all those kind of stuff. Now in HTML, you just have to use the paragraph tag. Okay, it's the opening p tag and the closing p tag right over here. Whatever content is present in between them, that will be your paragraph. It will be like, it will appear on the website as a paragraph itself. The door is open, you can open it up. Yes, there's somebody at the door. Let me just check it. Just call the person who has ordered it. Okay, so yeah, where were we? Yeah, so just like that, you are having your opening tags and your closing tags. Okay, so in this particular file that we have created right over here in this file index.html, what we want to do is we want to write our HTML code. Okay, so writing our HTML code, we need to make sure that we need to specify that whatever code that we are writing right over here is the HTML code itself. So we'll be having an opening HTML tag and a closing HTML tag. Okay, so let's get started right over here. Okay, you will have a opening HTML tag as you're able to see and a closing HTML tag as well. All your HTML code that you want to write, everything, all your HTML code that you want to write will exist. I'm so sorry guys, the CEO started running away. Okay, I'm so sorry, but yeah, the Susie started running away from the house itself. So I had to go and get her inside. Okay, so right over here, whatever HTML code that you want to write, you will write it in between these opening and the closing HTML tags. Okay, so right over here, that is the opening and the closing HTML tags. Now, between that, there are two parts of your code, of your HTML code. The first one is your head, and the second one is your body. Let's try to understand that. Now, this head tag, okay, so what HTML has done is all your metadata that you want to have, every kind of metadata that you want to have will go inside of this head tag. Now, what do you mean by metadata? Okay, so for example, you are buying a iPhone. Okay, you're buying an iPhone right now. You know that it's an iPhone, it's of 126 GBs, it is made in California, assembled in China. You have all the information. The cost is like 1,10,000 rupees. So it is blue in color. You know everything just by looking at the phone itself. But still on the box, there'll be a lot of data about that phone. The phone is inside the box. You know what that phone is, you have all the idea about that phone, but still on the box itself there will be a lot of data that will be there for that particular phone. Now, data about data or information about data is called as your metadata. Okay, information about your data is called as a metadata. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Yeah, CEO basically means Chief Entertainment Officers. I'm so sorry for the disturbance and everything. Okay. I did not attend for the same itself. I don't know why is it's happening. Are you guys able to understand metadata, guys? Please do let me know. Everybody is able to understand metadata? Okay, great. So whatever information that you want to write at the end of the day about the website, maybe the name of the website itself, so that is an information about the website. Okay, data about the website, name of the website, creator of the website. So all this is basically something that you don't want to showcase on the website itself. It's just some information that you're providing related to the website. Okay, so that is metadata. So all these kind of metadata that you want to specify about the website will go inside of this head tag. Okay, the second tag that is there inside of the HTML is your body tag. Okay, it's your body tag right over here. Whatever you want to showcase on the website, maybe some image, maybe some text, maybe some paragraph, maybe some heading, any kind of stuff that you want to specify on the website itself, you want to showcase to the user itself, that will go inside this particular body tag. Okay, that will go inside of this particular body tag. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Great. So we have created our head tag, we have created our body tag. Let's put up the title of our website. Okay, so we'll be using the title tag, title tag right over here, and we'll be specifying our title inside of it. That is the name of the website that we want to have. Let's name it as my first website. Okay, so we are naming the title of the website as my first website. That is the title of the website, that is the name of the website, that is a metadata. We don't want to showcase it on the website itself, it's just some information about the website. Then inside of the body, maybe I want to like have a article sort of structure in which we are having a big bold heading. Along with that, I want some text written inside of it. To get a big bold heading in the using HTML on the website, you will be using the heading tag. Okay, we'll be learning about the heading tag in a bit more depth after like 5 minutes, but we'll be using the heading tag right over here, that is the h1 tag. Okay, so to make the, so right over here, if I'm just putting something like this is the title. Okay, if I'm just putting some text right over here, saving my code, going back to my website, reloading the page, as you're able to see, the text is very small, it's not big, it's not bold. Okay, it does not look good. This is your normal text that you're putting up right over here. You are just writing inside the body tag, you're writing some text that is being shown on your screen, that's it. Now, if I want to make this text big and bold, I will be enclosing this text using the markup language, that is HTML. I'll be putting up it inside of h1 tag. Okay, so I'll be putting up an opening and a closing heading tag right over here. Okay, opening and a closing heading tag right over here. Let us save this. Let us go back to our website, reload the page. As you're able to see, now my text is big and bold. Okay, it's like a heading right now. So that is how like these tags basically work in HTML. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Bhavit Kaur, I have told like how to use code Sandbox initially itself. Like repeating that, I think so would be a waste of time. So after this video is over, if you are going to practice it on your own, you can definitely like rewatch the process of how to open up code Sandbox and everything in the video itself. Okay. Okay, great. So let's continue from right over there. Let's go back to our PPT and continue from there itself. Okay. So before doing that, let us take up some practice because I want to make sure that you guys are able to understand something, and then we will proceed further with some theoretical aspect as well. Let's say that we want to create a button. Okay, we want to create a button. So this is our problem statement. Okay, make a button. We need to have a heading, that is the h1 tag. We know that, and then we want to have a button right over here. So what we'll be doing is we'll go back to our code. Okay, we already have an h1 tag. This is a button. Okay, so we'll change the text to button button, and we want to create a button below the h1 tag. Okay, right now we just have the h1 tag. We want to create a button as well, but maybe I don't know about it. So there are two places, three places which you can usually go and refer to if you are stuck somewhere inside of HTML or CSS. Okay, so the first place that you can go to is the MDN documentation. Okay, MDN web docs. So you can definitely go to the MDN web docs. Whatever you want to search for, you could directly search for right over here, Control F, and let's find button button. So sorry, you can just search for, let's say, button from right over here. Search for button button, and you will get the button element. You can try it out, you can test it out, you can learn a little bit more about it. Okay, so it will work from right over here. The second place that you can search for is directly Google it. Okay, how to create a button in HTML. Okay, you can just like search for it right over here. It will most probably take you to W3 school. So that was the third place that I was going to tell you guys about, where you can go and search for at any point of time. If you're stuck somewhere, you can definitely come here and search for it. definitely when you're searching for something, try to read through the entire stuff. Okay, do not stop once you're getting your answer. Do not stop, read through the entire stuff. There will be a lot of different things that you will be able to learn, okay, at the end of the day. So let's create a button right now. Okay, we'll be using the button button tag itself, and we'll have the text as click here. Okay, we'll have the text as click here, and we'll go back to our website, reload the page, and then you are able to have your h1 element as well as your button on your screen that says click here. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Great, amazing, guys, amazing. So the next thing that we want to see is we want to understand about the h1 tags. I think so that is the next task. Let us see. Yeah, so we'll be checking all the heading tags. Right now the only heading tag that we have learned about is the h1 tag itself. Okay, that is the h1 tag. Now there are 6 heading tags. Okay, from h1 to h6. There is no h0, there is no h7. It's h1, h2, h3, h4, h5 and h6. These are the 6 heading tags that exists in the entire known universe. Okay, there's no more, there's no less. Okay, so we'll be looking at these heading tags right now. So what we are going to do right now is we are going to go back and we are going to delete our button, and we are going to create our heading tags itself. So this is heading 1. Similar to that, we'll be creating it from h1 to h6, guys. Let's change the numbers. So h2, h3, h4, h5, h6. Similar to that, these numbers need to be changed. h2, h3, h4, h5, h6. We'll need to change the numbers as well. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Let's save it right over here. As you're able to see, we have created all the 6 heading tags, and we'll see the difference on the website as well. As you're able to see, this is what these heading tags look like. So you're having the h1 tag, that is the boldest and the largest, and the h6 tag, that is the smallest at the end of the day. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. कॉल नहीं लग रहा उनका, आपने उनको कॉल किया? उसको आ जाने दीजिए, फ्री में कर सकता हूँ, मेरे को उसे कंफर्म करना पड़ेगा. आप बैठिए 15 मिनट, मैं क्लास ले रहा हूँ उसके बाद. ओके, सो let me go back to the PPT. Okay, so the next thing that we want to understand is that how to create a list. Okay, how to create a list in using HTML. Okay, that is what we need to understand. Now there are 2 kinds of lists that exist. Okay, the first one is your unordered list, and the second one is your ordered list. Let's try to understand both of them. Okay, let me open up Paint so that it's easier for you guys to understand as well. Yeah, it is important that you are making the project on Code Sandbox. You cannot create the project on Notepad because, like I have explained it yesterday itself, that JavaScript. So when you will be doing the project, it will be a JavaScript based React project. So you cannot do it on Notepad. You need an IDE, a proper IDE with the proper test softwares installed, like the versions as well. So for that, Code Sandbox does that automatically for you. Okay. Okay. So right over here, as you're able to see, there are two kinds of lists that exist in HTML. The first one is the unordered list, and the second one is your ordered list. So the unordered list, as you are able to see right over here, is usually like, for example, bullet points. Okay, you're having bullet points right over here. There's no order right over here. Okay, there's no order right over here. You're having your HTML, you're having your CSS, you're having your JavaScript. So there's no order. I'm not numbering it, or I'm not specifying that HTML is like the first and CSS is second and JavaScript is third. No. So there's no order right over here. And the second one is your ordered. Okay, the second one is your ordered. For that, you will be having like your one, so that is HTML, two, your CSS, three, your JavaScript, and maybe you can number it as A, that is HTML, B, that is CSS, and C, that is your JavaScript right over here. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand the difference between an unordered and an ordered list, guys? Please do let me know. Guys, you have to use Code Sandbox for the entire bootcamp because you will have to submit the project as well. The submission of the project will only be taking place in Code Sandbox so that we are able to check your projects. So that is the reason why I'm specifying it from right now as well, that during the duration of the bootcamp, the project and everything, you have to use a Code Sandbox only. There is no other options that are going to be made available to you, because you will not be able to submit the project in the other cases. The second thing is, yes, after the bootcamp, whatever is preferable to you. For example, I am very comfortable in VS Code right now, so I usually use VS Code for my own development purposes. I will suggest you guys the same. Atom is also a great alternative, but with Atom, there's a lot of customization that you have to do. So I used to spend a lot of time doing that customization instead of coding itself. That is the reason why I shifted to VS Code. But yeah, that is totally your choice. Okay. Yeah, I'm able to hear some noise in the building as well. I think so somebody got out or something like that. Okay, great. So let's do one thing. Let's stop right over here. I'm able to understand not a lot of students are actually like listening to me, and there's a lot of disturbance as well that is going out right over here. So no issues. We'll continue from tomorrow. We'll start with the unordered and the ordered list. Tomorrow there will be the class will be a bit long, so please be ready for it. Okay, I'll be taking up class for like 1 hour 45 minutes. Okay, so please be ready for it. My aim is that tomorrow we'll be finishing up with HTML and doing half of CSS as well. That is our aim for tomorrow. Okay, so no issues. I will repeat this again tomorrow. Just try to make sure that you are able to understand the difference between unordered and ordered, and we'll do it tomorrow itself. I'll give you guys the attendance for today. Give me a second, guys. I will give you guys the attendance for today. No, please try to use Code Sandbox itself. Do not use any other platform. I know there are some other good, great alternatives that are available, but if there is any problem with those platforms, we will not be able to rectify it. That is the reason why I'm suggesting you guys to go with Code Sandbox itself. Okay, let me just check if everything is working properly. Day 3. This is the QR code for today's class, guys. Game for life. Happy birthday in advance itself for the same. Okay. Uh, yeah, so a lot of students are actually watching the match itself, and there's a lot of disturbance that is going on right over here as well. So no issues. We'll continue tomorrow. Okay. Just be sure that you are able to do the entire stuff. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Uh can we watch the match on stream together? I don't know if I have like the permission to stream the match on my PC on YouTube or something like that, and I don't want to be stuck right over there. But definitely, like someday we can plan a watch together for some movie or something like that, if you guys are interested in it. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. We'll meet tomorrow and we'll have an awesome class tomorrow as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you.